Go. Let's get back into it. 10 levels left. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Now we get the big wide open space where I can't hide in a corner. So fun. All right. So just gonna do a big kind of circle. It'll pull some if I don't take them out, but it'll also make it where I can consistently pick up XP. No. Yes. Nice, nice. Probably should have picked up peak meter there. Hopefully that'll be fine. Sick. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot which direction I was going. Whoops. Dang, I keep not remembering to pick up. There we go. Okay. Remember that time. Okay. Just getting a little tankier. Hang out in the middle. Okay, yeah. Should be okay. I'll just have to go up and down every now and then. Get the XP I need. Well, not too bad. Okay. Okay. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, first wave down. Just gonna hang out in the middle and have fun. Which I'll get level ups, but his ultimate's clearing them out pretty easy. Sorry about that. Video's doing its normal thing again of dropping down. Okay, let's get all this XP and get some massive levels. Sorry about that. All right, stage 12. Damn. I wish area of effect would actually increase the size of the area where peak meter worked. However, it would probably cover the entire screen at BOP, so maybe that's why they didn't. The more I think about it, the more I think that was probably the right thing to do. Everyone would be like, I need it. I want it. I got it. And their bank accounts would be drained. So. But. It's a pretty nice weapon, though. Low levels, it's not great, but once it gets up there, it's just completely surrounding you with damage-dealing orbs. So, right now it's just got a lonely one. Okay, that's, yeah, there we go. Okay, peak meter go up. The goggles. We're getting there. Duplicate. There we go. Honestly, peak meter might be the best thing to start out with. Just because it does massive damage, but it also does it early on. So if you can get duplicator and peak meter first, that might be the best plan. Okay. Okay. I need y'all to calm down. Rude. There we go. Sorry. Don't know how long I lost you there. It's been a while because I've now got peak meter maxed out. I was just talking away and not paying attention. Okay, got the max level there. Now I can just relax. No need for me to do anything. Stage 14. I'm gonna run around 1 second. Ultimate triggers. I'm just gonna go straight up and down. Collect all the XP that I can. Sure. Proton pack, sure. Duplicator. Peak meter, there for a second. Ultimate triggers carries everything. Okay. Go. There we go. Pick up. There we go. That. I can't get more pickup. There we go. Okay. Now I can pick up everything on the side of the screens as I go up and down. Should have picked up that. Whoops. Okay. Yes, I want that. Just want that. Yes. There we go. Back branch. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. Cooking with gas. Sorry. Nonchalantly. Just lost it for 10 seconds there. Sorry about that. Okay. Nope. Can't touch me. Wait a minute. Is it actually changing them? Can't tell, but it almost looks like Area of Effect changes the size of the orbs within the middle. It does. I think it makes them slightly bigger. Huh. Now that's interesting. All right. Get there. Come back. There we go. All right. Stage 14 down. All right, here comes the next boss. This one, I feel like in normal mode, when you don't have all your skills ranked up, this boss was a little difficult, but not like overly impossible. It just feels a little bit stronger. So let's see how it goes. Let's do Proton. Pick up Peak. There we go. It's a nice first 3. If I can get more pickup quickly, then that'll be a ticket. If I had my Ranger chest on, I would be like reshuffling times, but it'd be fine. We're getting there. Of course, if I had some gear, I'd have a 4 rogue set on right now and just decimate everything. Because why not? crit damage increase on that set is just crazy. Okay, I'm gonna hang out right here. Just let things get close. And boom. Okay. That was close. Almost didn't get anything I needed there. Sorry about that. Lost it for a second. Watch the peak orbs hit them. Those elites just do not stand a chance. I can't remember. I might check it after this. But I think peak meter is what comes with the second champion. So if you get the battle pass, I think Egon comes with that. But I'm not totally sure. Give me a minute or so and I will double check. Right. Good, doing good. I need that proton pack up a little more before we get into this too heavy. Because proton pack is really good for bosses. Should have taken that up first. Whoops. Okay. Should be good. Come back, sorry. I don't know how much I lost there. But not too much, I don't think. Just 2 seconds or so. Okay. All right. Be good. So I got all my things leveled up, so bosses should go down pretty easy. All right. Okay. Okay. So this boss is a little tricky, but the key is to just keep your distance as much as you can, but you also want your peak meter to make a good amount of contact with him so that he's getting damaged by it pretty heavy. Ooh. And he pulls you towards the bottom, which is so fun, but you just kind of gotta do your best. I'm gonna need a second life here. Okay, got him down over half though, so now I just gotta stay alive enough to come on. Yep. Okay, we got it. Come on. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, he's tricky. The final boss, I don't think he's that difficult, but let's go look. 1 sec. Sorry. Okay. So Egon, there you are. So yeah, his is the peak meter. I mean, that weapon is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That weapon is really good. And the fact is that he'll start with it, obviously, since it's his weapon. And that could be pretty beneficial. So yeah, his skills aren't anything. Sprayer, Spectre Coil. Yeah, his skills have nothing to do with the other weapons. So I'm thinking those other weapons are going to come from the rest of the crew in a future update. But I don't know that for sure. Haven't really been researching the website or anything. Discord or Facebook, but it'd be nice if they had a second event to get the other two in. But okay. Oh yeah, I get to start off with peak meter. That going up. Proton. Pick up. Boost. Nope. Okay, they're getting a little close. Go pick up some XP over here and see if I can't get something to help with that. Okay, there we go. Cross stream. Okay. Alrighty. Duplicator. Going. Okay, I think we're gonna be good. No worries now. Yeah, damage. There we go. Going up. Things are looking up. Yep. Okay. Just gonna hang out in the middle for a second. All right. And done. I got all the weapons. I get a little more XP. I'm not gonna be able to get one roll of Well, no, I'll get to, I think. Oh, I forgot it doesn't pull in after the boss. Or with no boss, I mean. Alright, 17. Almost done. Yeah, I would say last month's was much more difficult in terms of clearing it. This month's has not been too bad. It's been pretty reasonable, honestly. Proton damage. Can I get a peak meter? Eventually I'm going to figure out this video lag, but just been busy. I need to figure that out so I don't drop so much for y'all. Sit in the middle and let it farm for me. It's always nice when peak meter just comes online and it's got 4. Oh, that was funny. Okay, let's go ahead and get peak meter maxed out, shall we? See if we can. Okay, let's go ahead and get the last one because then I can get. There we go. Yeah, look at it go. Okay, and it's maxed out. While I'm at it. Let's go with ghost traps. Those are nice on the evolution. So. That, put it on pack next. Didn't want to give me a double. Oh, so rude. How rude. I don't know that any 2,000 plus kids are going to get that reference, but if anybody needs to be cultured, look up Full House and not the Netflix reboot. Alright. 17 is down. Man, struggling to get the last 2 tomes. There's one. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Peak meter up. That's per usual. Alright. Oh, he's about to get decimated. And dead. Oh, yes. Double. Love it when those hit. Doesn't really matter for me which one gets here first, whether it's Proton Pack or Ecto Goggles. Both are good, but not crucial. So. Okay. Looked like he had 3 cross streams for a second there. Right. 18 is down. 2 more. Almost there. Such a perfect time to freeze there for a second. Literally had it where it was just 2 enemies left. Enemies are definitely getting a little closer, but they're not really feeling like they're just overpowering. And this is 19. So, I think it's gonna be alright. Some of my clanmates were saying it wasn't too bad. I'm thinking they were right. So, no excuses of anybody not finishing. Really hasn't been any or much need for baiting or anything, so it's been a really easy month. The overall quest line. So. Right. There we go. Okay. Peek. Yeah. Duplicator. Damage. Pick up. There we go. Peek. 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 There. Perfect. Just do proton. Ghost trap. There it is. Okay. Nope. Nope. You can't touch this. Alright. There we go. There we go. Doubles. Alright. Come back. Okay. I might have to get Egon before the month is out. He might be a really good addition. Okay. One last level to go. Stay puffed, Marshmallow Man. Time to bring the pain. Proton, Ghost Trap, Peek. The bad part is Peek really doesn't do much against the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man since he's right at the edge of the map, so may be better to go with something else, actually. I don't know... I don't know if Ecto 1 reaches, though. So, I mean, it might still be better than Ecto 1, but I don't know that it's a big difference. I'm not going to pick up the pickup range. Reason being, I'm going to go for crit to hopefully get a little more damage in on Stay Puffed on this one. The others, not as needed, but since he's stationary at the top of the map, you want to be able to reach him, but also get some good damage in. Projectile speed helps with peak meter, but like I said, peak meter is not going to do as much damage, I think, on him. Whereas, like, your particle thrower, your ghost traps, your proton pack, ecto goggles, they're all going to reach, and they're going to pretty much be reaching all the time. Ghost traps will be a little random, and so will proton pack, but ecto goggles and your particle thrower, you want them to have nice damage, and a good way to do that is get critical. So, get critical in just a moment. Don't want to take too much damage here. Of course, I think I can heal up before the boss, but I'm not sure on that. I think it does. But, okay. See if we can pick up crit. There we go. I think I got everything else I need. Yep, damage. Okay, just gonna hang out in the middle until the end here. All right. Crit. Damage. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the ground, so I think I'm gonna get everything ranked up. It's just unevolved, but enemies. That's why you want the pickup range. For the hordes, it's great. For the bosses, if you are having a hard time dodging the particles for the last boss, or staying away from the dogs, then you may want to go with crit. But if you're not, then I'd just say pickup range. It makes the hordes a lot easier. And I know I went with crit on this one, so you know, I am advocating that crit is useful for this. So okay, there's that. Get all the XP, get the rest of the levels. All right, let's go. Okay, so you want to start out up here because that's where he's going to start. And just kind of attack him as much as you can. Okay. You want to see where they're getting thrown normally so that you can dodge them. But I'm doing pretty good. Okay, I think I'm just going to camp right here and not even care if I get hit. Okay, maybe care a little. Alright. But yeah, you can see crit does help for sure. Because barely even didn't even die, so. Alright. That is the end. So awesome. Cool. Okay. Be nice if they had like a whatchamacallit, a extreme difficulty. Oh, I'm so such an idiot. I was not recording the boss. Sorry. I was focusing on my screen. Wasn't focusing on the stream. That's my bad, y'all. But, like I said, really you just need to focus on dodging the marshmallows, which is not really that hard. They're pretty consistent where they go. When he throws out the main marshmallows, just kind of park yourself somewhere that you're seeing they're not getting thrown, and you'll probably be fine. Man, such good pulls here. It's punishment for not paying attention to the stream. All right. Okay, well. So, in retrospect, or not retrospect, in summary, Peter Venkman is pretty good. The reason I say he's pretty good is because Particle Thrower is pretty good, and if you can get Proton Overload, great. His ultimate, wonderful. And Apparition Arsenal, that's where you want him, in my opinion, because that's going to give everybody +1 projectiles. Always, always, always a good one. So, all right. Well, y'all have a great day.